The headlines tonight: Anambra Deputy Ibezim calls for joint efforts towards cushioning effects of flood disaster on victims. People of Oranto village will send SOS to government. Federal government plans to unbundle Nigerian railway for efficient service delivery. On a foreign scene tonight, 3 states issue evacuation orders after heavy rain in Australia. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome to the news. I am Ebere Ugonna. The governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, has flagged out the 2022 Ember Month Safety Campaign of the Federal Road Safety Corps. The Ember Month Safety Campaign is a nationwide program by the FRSC targeted at increasing awareness on safe road practices during the Ember Months. ABS Transport and Aviation correspondent Emmanuel Chibata reports.
The flag off in the state and has its team avoiding speeding, overloading and unsafe tires to arrive alive. Flagging off the campaign in Oka, Governor Soludo, represented by the Commissioner for Transport, Barrister Patricia Igwebike, commended the FRSC for the program aimed at reducing road crash and saving lives in the state. The governor warned motorists and Anambra to be cautious while using the road, obeying rules guiding driving, and condemned the carrying of infants in front of vehicles.
You hold your life in your hands. You do not need to see Federal Road Safety Corps members to put on your seatbelt. In fact, in the words of Mr. Governor, he says that Anambra State will become a massive construction site because he values the lives of the people of Anambra, the people of Anambra, the friends of Anambra, and the people working and passing through Anambra.
While acknowledging the untiring efforts of the state government towards provision of patrol and other operational logistics that have been aiding the corps in achieving its mandates, the FRSC Zonal Commanding Officer in charge of Anambra, Delta, and Edo states, Mr. Chukwuma Njok, noted that the Ember Months campaign is a homegrown operational approach involved by FRSC to mitigate the traffic challenges associated with increased human activities and vehicular movement this period.
This concept was designed to improve road safety and traffic management from the months of September through December each year to the second week of the following year. The obvious characteristics of the Ember Months period include high travel rates, high volume, speeding, overloading, driving with unsafe tires, drunk driving, etc. To stem the tide of these menaces.
In their remarks, the traditional ruler of Oka community, Obi Gilson, was represented by a member in his cabinet, Chief Wenze Okoli, popular Onitsha-based pastor, Prophet Chukwuemeka Ohanemere, and a corporate affair manager of International Breweries, Mr. Damian Igwe, pleaded with Anambra to start saving their life as it has no duplicates, while pledging their support to FRSC. Earlier in his address, the Anambra State Sector Commander of FRSC, Mr. Adoye Irerewi, said that the choice of the team for the Ember Months campaign is apt and exclusive to cover the 3 road traffic crash main casualty factors, which include speeding, overloading, and use of unsafe tires, while seeking the cooperation of Anambra to key into the strategic program of the Corps this period, the rate of fatality on the roads.
Anambra State roads occupy 15th position on the list of death trap roads in Nigeria. We should not allow the trend to continue.
The event, which attracted various service chiefs and stakeholders in transportation sectors, as well as the special marshals in the state under its state coordinator, Mr. Patrick Esmai, featured cutting of campaign ribbon.
Anambra State Deputy Governor Dr. Onyeka Chukwuibezim has called for joint efforts towards cushioning the effect of flood disaster on victims in affected areas in the state. The Deputy Governor made the call while speaking to journalists shortly after a closed-door meeting with a delegation from the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, or the State Emergency Management Agency office in Awka. Government House correspondent Emmanuel Okonkwo reports.
Dr. Bezim regretted the damages already caused by the flood in the state, ranging from destruction of lives, people's means of livelihood to properties. Explained that the state government is working with SEMA, local government authorities, and the state health team to ensure that the affected persons in the flooded areas are safe, catered for, and are comfortable in the holding centers, assuring that the government will continue to do the needful until the flood recedes. Deputy Governor Bezim, who commended the donations from groups and individuals in the state to victims of the flood disaster in various holding centers across the state, said that government alone cannot meet up with the needs of the people, hence the need for more organizations and individuals to come forward and assist the displaced persons to augment the government's efforts. He commended the team from the National Emergency Management Agency for relief materials they came with, expressing hope that Anambra State will receive more assistance from the federal government for the flood victims.
We've had individuals in their usual Anambra spirit, religious organizations, non-governmental organizations, going to associate with these people, giving them up. And NEMA has come in with its own consignment. They've come with clothing, they've come with soaps, they've come with nets, augmenting what we have recently. The state has also, we give our perishables, our food items, they are fed anywhere they are fed on daily basis, and it's not paramount to us. What is paramount to us is a holistic approach to this, and their health.
Speaking, Deputy Director of Relief and Rehabilitation, NEMA, Mr. Walson Brando, who led the NEMA delegation, restated the commitment of the federal government towards cushioning the effects of this year's flood disaster on affected persons across the country.
We have a zonal office responsible for emergency management in Anambra, domicile in Enugu. That office is it has Anambra as one of the states under its jurisdiction. So we from the headquarters, who were just assigned to come and hand over the relief items approved by the federal government through NEMA to Anambra State. And that is what we did.
In Awka, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo, reporting for ABS News.
The people of Oranto village in the Ukpo community in the Okovia Council area have sent a save our soul message to government at all levels against the gully erosion ravaging the area. The gully, which has sunk many houses, rendering some of the indigent homeless, is now extending, covering approximately over 50 plots in the village, with several other houses and properties being threatened. Correspondent Amaka Chibuzokoye has details.
ABS crew observed that the villagers have done all within their reach to correct the menace, but it kept on expanding, pulling down water channels constructed to manage it. Speaking after conducting newsmen round the gully, the chairman of Oranto village, Chief Sunday Nwachukwu, lamented the havoc that has befallen them through the gully erosion, explaining that they have, through self-help, raised money to manage the flood, but their efforts have proven abortive. Chief Nwachukwu beckoned on government at all levels to come to their aid, saying that if nothing is done urgently, the whole village will be wiped out.
Onye gwa anyị bụ ndị mmadụ bụ ndị iru ọzọ bụ ndị Oranto gọọmenti ka ma ebe maka isi eme.
An indigene whose part of his building has been submerged, Mr. Clifford Akide from Irozom Oranto village, bemoaned his plight, saying that he has no other place to go to. In their separate speeches, the women leader of the village, Mrs. Mary Anyeji, and others, Mrs. Chizube Okonkwo and Mrs. Eunice Muogo, cried out to the Federal Ministry of Environment and other agency that has the mandate to tackle environmental degradation to come to their aid.
Please, if there is anything they can do, they should come to our help. They should come and aid us, help us. We need their help. Ibi na nwe mgbe ezi dị n'ebe ene, mana ezi adọzi ya nwozi ebe anyị sizi eje. Nwozi ebe anyị na-ejezi. Biko nu kunu nyela anyị aka. Biko nu anyị na-arịọ enyemaka unu, biko nu.
From Oranto Village, Ukpo, Amaka Chibuzo Okoye, ABS News.
Well, speakers at the Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, Labour and Civil Society Organization, CSOs Relations Summit, have affirmed that partnership among the group is key to the betterment of the Nigerian society. The speakers and participants were drawn from Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, CSOs, Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, the Media, National Orientation Agency, Independent National Electoral Commission, among others. Queen Anibogu completes the story.
The program held at Godwin Ezemo NUJ Secretariat Oka provided the attendees the opportunity to brainstorm on how the groups can partner to champion their cause for the betterment of the society. In his remark, the chairman on the occasion, Comrade Anthony Ugozo, noted that the summit, which is first of its kind, came at a time everybody is yearning for a positive change in the history of Nigerian nation. Comrade Ugozo, a former state chairman of NLC, explained that it is through media relations that people get to know happenings around them. In his comments, the chairman, NUJ, Anambra State Council, Dr. Odogu Emeka Odogu, who described the media as the conscience of the society, said no one who does things right is afraid of the media, and no well-trained journalist publishes falsehood.
Why should we not partner the media? Why should we sometimes see the media as opponents? We are not. We are partners in what? Progress. That's why we are here. For some of us who have not leveraged on the partnership of the media to understand that the collaboration will be a win-win situation.
The opportunity social media has given to us, the level of publish, the level of communicate, the level of sell our ideas to people. It's a big problem.
We suffer a lot in the hands of social media bloggers, not in the hands of journalists. And we thank you, journalists, for righting the wrongs those social media people do to the image of politicians. Because the journalists there, I know there are people have something called gatekeeping, where information channel passes through and before processing and whatever. So you people do very, very good job in righting those wrongs those social media bloggers do.
So I said I will not give excuses to those who saddle me with that responsibility. I will not disappoint myself, my family, my lovely wife and children. So I'm here to say thanks to God that I'm here again as another man who has succeeded in carrying out the task assigned to him.
The theme of the event was Media Relations for Progressive Trade Unionism, Civil Society Actions in Nigeria, and it featured question and answer section. Queen Anibogu, ABS News.
The candidate of the All Progressives Grand Alliance Abga for Anambra North Senatorial District, Dr. Mrs. Abela Chukwuobiano, has provided relief materials to people displaced by flood who are quartered in different holding centers across the state. The materials which will help to cushion the effects of the disaster include cartons of instant noodles, bags of rice, loaves of bread, cartons of day-pass, bags of gari, salt, and packs of bottled water. Correspondent Amaka Chibuzo Okoye tells us more.
The visitation group also include a medical team which conducted examinations on the health of displaced persons, administered drugs, and provided care for newborns delivered in the centers. Speaking to newsmen shortly after the exercise, the ABGA candidate, Dr. Mrs. Obiano, represented by the Director General Usodieme campaign team, Chief Chinedu Nnatuanya, bemoaned the plight of victims of the flood, saying they lost virtually everything and are exposed to different health hazards. Dr. Mrs. Obiano, the wife of the immediate past governor of Anambra State, called on relevant authorities to quickly come to the aid of the victims, especially children, nursing and pregnant mothers, while assuring them of their readiness to give them necessary assistance to rebuild their homes when the floods recede.
I know Lord that she that was Bila was Chukunu na Peu. Maybe even when Mel Channing, I have an Arabic, why not go to our what don't allow no deck, what don't allow no market, or even in our corner, I say I'm Malujeve. Oh no, Rosu, what's I Malujeve? I never go to guide them before, but
The leader of the medical team, Dr. Chidumeje Okafor, highlighted some of the illnesses found in the centers, which he said threatened new babies and toddlers.
So if there's any intervention we need to give, we need to start giving it now. We don't need to wait till the baby starts looking bad. And then we also encourage them to maintain exclusive breastfeeding, because that's the only way we can ensure that infections don't get into the baby's body.
On his part, the Anambra East chairman of All Progressives Grand Alliance SAPGA, Chief Joseph Ekwalo, maintained that Dr. Mrs. Obiano is well known in using her Caring Family Enhancement CAFE initiative to put smiles on people's faces, and with the supply of the palliatives to people affected by floods, it is expected that they will go a long way in reducing their plight and giving them sense of belonging. Chief Ekwalo used the occasion to call on the people of Anambra North Senatorial District to give their support and vote for the APGA candidate to guarantee onward transformation and extension of democracy dividends to the doorsteps of Nde Anambra North. Some of the affected persons, Mrs. Ifia Togo, Mrs. Maureen Nwakase, and Chief Edwin Okafor, extolled Dr. Mrs. Obiano for her usual support and care, which speaks for itself all the time, recounting her numerous good deeds during her husband's administration. Dr. Mrs. Obiano also announced to take up the medical cost of the flood-displaced persons who were referred to different hospitals during the visit. The camps visited were Father Joseph Memorial Secondary, Aguleri, Unity Hall, Umueri, Umuobanam Community Primary School, Eziagulu Aguleri Community Primary School, Ayamelum Local Government Headquarters, Anako, Odepe Civic Center, Crowder Memorial Primary School, Onitsha, and many other places. Amaka Chibuzo Okoye, ABS News.
Still ahead in the news tonight, federal government plans to unbundle Nigerian Railway for efficient service delivery. The 4 in 3 states issue evacuation orders after heavy rain in Australia. Here is a special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. The news returns in a moment. Please stay with us.
I've got bad news. Only 2 mini noodles left. Relax. We are going to play a game to it. It's going to be fun.
Food is ready, yo. All right, guys, come.
Okay, guys, this is how we'll play this game. I'll spin the knife. It ends on you. You eat.
Yes! Yes! Yeah!
Alright, let me do the game.
Mini-me, taste.
We're glad to have you back for the rest of the news. Moving on to our national stories. The federal government is considering unbundling the Nigerian Railway Corporation to make its services more efficient and effective. The Minister of Transportation, Mr. Muazu Jaji Sambo, made this known in Abuja when members of the NRC governing board paid him a courtesy visit. According to him, the Nigerian Railway Corporation cannot be the owner, operator and regulator at the same time, pointing out that the private sector is the engine of the growth. Briefing the board on what government is doing concerning resumption of rail services, the minister said commercial operations will resume after security measures are installed to forestall reoccurrence of train attacks in the country. Furthermore, he said the security measures will include short and long-term plans, with the short-term plans taking effect from November. Communities in 3 Australian states have been ordered to evacuate as torrential rain brings major flooding. Parts of the country have received up to 4 times their average October rainfall in just 24 hours. At least 500 homes have been flooded, 1 person has died and another is missing as the disaster unfolds. Widespread flooding across Australia driven by La Nina weather pattern has killed more than 20 people this year. Victoria, Australia's second most populous state, has been worse hit this week. Several communities have been ordered to evacuate, including some in the state capital, Melbourne. And on sports news, PSG star Lionel Messi has been ruled out of his side's UEFA Champions League clash with Benfica on Tuesday. According to reports, the 35-year-old Argentine suffered a soleus contracture in the last Champions League match in which he asked to be substituted. Despite the reassuring test carried out by the club's medical team, the striker underwent treatment all weekend, missing the goalless draw against Rennes. Well, that's it on the news tonight. But remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television Oka. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television. Follow us on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And just before we go tonight, a quick look at our major stories. Anambra Deputy Ibezim has called for joint efforts towards cushioning effects of flood disaster on victims. Our people of Oranto Village, Ubo, has sent SOS to government. And federal government plans to unbundle Nigerian Railway for efficient service delivery. And the foreign scene we brought to you, the 3 states have issued evacuation orders after heavy rain in Australia. Here is a special message before we go. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's the size of our package tonight. Many thanks for joining the bulletin. Now I'm Berry. We'll go and enjoy the rest of your evening.